Hi everyone, it's Wednesday the 20th of April, and this week we have the Memory Lane Challenge, and we've got Daryl Dixon is the star hero, so that's the hunter version of Daryl, and we've got charged hunters to go with it. Not particularly useful star hero this week, might be quite useful for a couple, but not many. And some horrible maps as well, particularly in nightmare mode. So, without further ado, let's go on to see what the weekend event is. This week we have double XP from kills. So, if you're looking for XP, it's a good time to farm with Maggie in lead and training gear. And if you put Scout Glenn in there as well, then you'll start getting quite a few tomatoes as well. And if you have a double XP booster, you'll actually get 4 times XP from kills, because they do actually stack. So it's not bad. And you'll also have 6 unlocks this weekend as well. So good for farming if you're looking to do that. If you're not, then not really much of a weekend event for you. So let's get on with the maps now. First map we got is Terminus. You've got to find 3 out of 6 crates. You've got 3 crates on the left, 3 crates on the right. You've got tank on each side. You've also got an armoured on each side and a couple of normal walkers. You start in this caged area with the gate shut, so nothing can get you, and gives you a bit of time so you can get everything on fire on either side and let them burn out. The thing is, the incoming does come in this area at the top of the screen, so if you're creating a lot of threat, you're going to have a lot of stuff in there with you. If you can keep the threat down, that's great. Not the easiest thing to do when you're trying to set stuff on fire. It's difficult to kill anything with a threat reducing weapon, because they're on the other side of the fences and they don't come close enough for you to hit them. Weapons you can use, melee weapons you can use, Dragon's Tongue, spears. They've got the extra reach. You could even use a Sweet Handler if you have one or want to. I don't know why you would. I was actually using Daryl in a team on this one last time with his Terminus rifle, which we got from Guild Wars a while back, because it is completely silent in his hand. If you are going to be using it, do be aware it is bugged and does sometimes cause threat on a charge attack. It's been reported. Don't know why it does it, but it does. So set stuff on fire left and right. Keep threat down or low, and have someone charged or able to kill the walkers that spawn in the same in this area with you. Once everything's dead because of fire, open up one side, go and open all the crates. Hope it's all on one side. If not, move over to the other side. Nightmare, 1 turn incomings. I believe there was a way of doing it with Pizza Glenn in lead and doing it in 1 turn. Can't quite remember how it was, but when I'll get there, I'll try and show you. I'm not going to be going perfect with Daryl in lead. It's not going to be possible for me. So hopefully get a few different teams out to show you a few different ways. That's a better view of what you're up against in either side. And there's always 2 hiding down the bottom right as well, so be wary of that. Next one is Killing Zone. Get to exit. Lots of walkers. I think we've had this quite recently. Get to the right hand side. Possibly be able to use Daryl in lead with some other survivors using loud weapons, keeping the threat down, but it's not really feasible, because the silence part of his trait doesn't kick in often enough, in my opinion. threat reduction is going to be key to this at early levels. At higher levels, you're going to probably want to stun and run. So Riot Gear Glenn with the new Riot Shield would probably be good. Beta, and bring Hunter Darrow along for the ride as long as you can, I guess. But yeah, I think we've had it recently, so hopefully you know this map quite well by now. But I'll show you a few different teams on it. Next map is Hershels Farm. So you've got 3 tanks on this map. It's killer walkers, 3 tanks, quite a few normal walkers. Not much room to manoeuvre if they all start coming at you. Set everything on fire, stun everything, and try and root the tanks. Pretty much the technique on this. Not much more to say about it really, other than watch out for this blind corner by this first middle haystack, that something doesn't come around there. There is also a nice little, if you can get a wall of normal walkers, there is a nice little spot where you can stand to stop anything coming through and create a little stun wall. But with Mercer in the team, you shouldn't really need it, especially if you have the new rooting bulldozer. Should make this one relatively easy, even with Daryl in lead. Next map is a kill room, which is probably one of the hardest maps on the set. We've left all right first, because there are walkers hiding behind these crates, which you can't see. I hope to get charged up quickly. I can't see how this is going to be really doable with Huntsman Daryl. You don't need to keep the threat down, so his leader trait's kind of useless. I'm sure some clever person, someone cleverer than me, will find a way, but I can't see me using him very often on this one at all. Anyway, move to the left or the right, hunker down in the corner, set everything on fire, stun everything, and get it all to burn out. Yeah, there's not much more to say about this. It's very much a SMI map, I would say. If you're hoping to get a crit, you could go left and hope to get a critical aim. Yeah, horrible map. It was one of my least favourites. But hopefully Mercer will make a quick work of it for me quite early on. Right. Now this is the most pain in the ass map ever. Woodbury. 4 Freemen, a warrior, a scout, a hunter, and a shooter. Couple of normal walkers start on the board. That hunter is just such a pain. He will come and he will shoot you and bruise you pretty much on the first turn, even if you've got bruises. Obviously I'm talking at quite relatively high level. I don't know how people are going to do this with Hunter Daryl in lead at high level. I certainly won't be. You don't have to kill a Freeman, which is good. You have to open the 3 crates. There's one at the top, one under where it says your turn, and one to the right. So you've got to open them, make your way to the exit once they're open. You can stun and run. I think that's what I was doing here. I was going to get Princess charged up and then stun everything. It's probably going to be the way I'm going to do it again. Princess is probably going to get run out rather than Mercer on this one. Mainly because you really need to get charged. And she is the best assault at getting charged. Other ways you can do it are Bruisers and Pizza Glen. And hope that the hunter doesn't take you into the red. So you can heal with a medkit. Yeah. Blast grenades to stun the Freeman. That's pretty much the only tool that's useful on this. As Freeman don't get attracted by the flares. So yeah, have fun with this one. I'll use a few different teams early on. Not early on. I'll use a few different teams because I'm not going to be using Huntsman Daryl. But there is no real good way to do this other than Spy with a Decimator to... and even then, because you've got 3... Unless you've got Princess defensive, if that hunter gets a shot off and you're in the red straight away, it is a frustrating map. So, yay, great fun. And lastly, shine a light, get to exit. Normally you'd run beater and lead, herd and run to the right. Huntsman Daryl, again, maybe him with fire and some silent weapons on some range. You might be able to kill some stuff and sneak around. There's one tank on the board that starts unaware, so if you can sneak past it, you don't have to really deal with it. Or if you've got a cripple shooter, you should be able to be alright. Zeke might not be a bad shout on this one. Right, Glenn with that new herding shield from the campaign will work really well on it as well. So lots of options on this. A bit of like relief after after Woodbury, and that's it. Sorry, it's a bit rushed today. I'm meant to be working, and but I hope you found it useful. I'll see you later, and try not to throw your phone at the walls when you keep getting hit by that hunter in Woodbury. Thanks for watching. Bye.